Hi. I'm gonna start today's lesson, which is class number 3 on oracle cards. I'll start by lighting a sweetgrass and cedar incense. Now let me read some information about this. The sweetgrass and cedar. Sweetgrass and cedar are two of the main plants used by native people, along with sage and tobacco. Sweetgrass is the sacred hair of Mother Earth, usually braided in 3 strands. Once dried, the braid is burned at the beginning of a prayer or ceremony for smudging and purification of the spirit. Cedar, a resinous, aromatic tree, is also used for cleansing rituals and healing rites by native peoples of North America. Its smoke is said to attract the good spirits and eliminate the negative energies. The vanilla-like fragrance of sweetgrass combines in these sticks with the sweet herbaceous scent of cedar to protect, purify, and to bring positivity. The homework for today is to do your research. Research about the plant if you're interested, of course. If it sparks your curiosity, I will definitely do that. I want to do some more research on sweetgrass and cedar. Here we go. Thank you for positivity. Thank you for the positive energy. So today in class, I will learn more about the oracle cards, and today I'm going to be I'll be picking from the Language of Flowers, The Language of Flowers Oracle by Cheralyn, Darcey. I love flowers. Flowers are the best thing for me. I just love flowers. They're beautiful, they're fragrant, they bring up the space, they bring up the beauty of the space, and that's amazing. Wouldn't you agree? May I have some water before I start? So in the first lesson for oracle cards, we did a 1-card draw. And I read the message intuitively, and then I read from the reference book, because each set of cards comes with a reference book. Before I dive in, I wanted to just share the definition of intuition. What is intuition? According to the Oxford Dictionary, it is the ability to understand something instinctively without the need for conscious reasoning. Another definition is a thing that one knows or considers likely from instinctive feeling rather than conscious reasoning. Then similar words to intuition is a hunch, a feeling, a gut feeling, instinct, sixth sense, clairvoyance, second sight. I think of another task to do is to understand what is the importance of intuition in our day-to-day lives. What do you think is the importance of intuition? We can maybe discuss it in a future lesson. So in the first lesson, I did a 1-card pull a one card draw from 3 different oracle decks. And then in the second lesson I did a pull from one oracle card deck, and there we looked at information to reveal what's happening with, just to give some cues on what's happening with your mental state, what's happening with your physical state, what's happening with your emotional and spiritual state. So today we're going to try a different spread for reading. And just to recap, the oracle cards I'm curious about cards, because I really do love information, and this is a nice way of getting some good insights, some encouraging messages, some motivation from just picking random messages that I find quite intriguing. And so today we will try a different spread, and with these kind of readings, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I'm just checking for a nice spread we can do. Okay, so I've got a nice option. This deck has got a spread called the Garden Gate. It consists of 8 cards, and this is what the spread looks like. Oh, this is so nicely. But you can see there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's what the spread looks like. Looks like a garden gate. And this is a general spread that you can use when you don't have a question, but you would like to update a general outlook for a period of time in the future. This could be a week, a month, or even a year. So let's look at a week. What is the general outlook for the week, the coming week, for those listening to this reading, including myself? So let's go with the first card. So the first card we're going to pull will give us some information for the next week on the energies that are still going to affect this time from the past. So what kind of energy will still affect us from the past in the new week? I'm shuffling 3 times. Card 1, the number is 39, and the card is transformation, and it says Pohutukawa. So this is giving us information about the past. What? The energies that are still going to affect this time from the past. Which energies from the past will affect in the new week? Okay, I'm going to read this intuitively, and what I'm getting from this card is, okay, so the main word is transformation. And then there's a beautiful landscape. And then there's this beautiful flower. What I'm getting from this card is that transformation takes time. There are probably so many different ways to transform, and so the energies from the past would be, all the past ways that you related with yourself, the ways that you related with your family, with your friends, with your loved ones, that will likely become apparent in the coming week. However, I would say reflect on it, take stock when it comes up. Just reflect, take stock, and know that it does not need to determine your future, because we have the power to affect our state of being. We have the power to choose our state of being, and just be proud and reflect on, take stock of how far you've come. That's what I'm getting from this card for the next week. Then the second card, this is exciting. The second card, attitudes and energies you will bring into this time. Okay, so which attitudes and energies will we bring into this time? I'm going to choose one card just for the sake of time. Consciousness. Ooh. Number 10, Reflegia. So looking at this intuitively, the question is, so what? The attitudes and energies you will bring into this time. What I'm getting from this card is the attitudes and energies you will bring into this time is be grounded, to be grounded, and to be aware of what's happening with you, where you are. Be aware of your surroundings, be aware of who you are, be aware of what you value and how far you've come, how strong you are, because there's also a mountain here, and mountains, they carry a lot of wisdom, they carry a lot of strength, they are deep and they are high. So I would say that the attitudes and energies that we will bring into this time is to be grounded. Be grounded in the present moment. Yeah. Then the third card is going to give us information on the energies of others coming into this period around you. Energies of others. Which energies of others will come into this period for the week ahead? So what? The energies of others coming into this period. The energies of others coming into this period around you. Which one? Energies of others. We've got gratitude with sweet pea. So in the next week, the energies that, just check this, the energies of others coming into this period around you. So the energies of others coming into this period for the new week is the energies of others. So the energies of others will be gratitude. Could be that because you have transformed. This is a color pink, right? And pink is warm, pink is accepting, pink is joyful, and this light green as well. So I think the energies of others in this coming week is that they will be grateful that they've got you in their life, and that's a very beautiful. It's beautiful to feel that feeling of gratitude, and it's just beautiful to imagine that the people around you are grateful that you are here. It's the message I'm getting here with sweet pea. Now, the card fourth card, the fourth card is going to give us information around challenges for this new week. So challenges that might come up this week. Got your enthusiasm. Number 17, Delphinium, enthusiasm. So intuitively, what I'm getting in terms of the challenge for the week is possibly the challenge could be enthusiastic, maintaining that energy of enthusiasticness, overcoming feeling blue, maybe blue because of the life that you've left behind, because remember, we are transforming. And so a challenge would be to be enthusiastic, because we are taking stock. We are seeing how far we've come, and we are seeing how far we've come, and we are so just be in. So the challenge right now, I think I need to get a charger. Let me just get a charger before the phone dies. Okay, so we were talking about the challenges for the okay, so the challenges for the week ahead is possibly to overcome negativity and holding on to the past. Be grateful that you went through what you went through, and enjoy the moments, enjoy every moment, because we can control our state of being. So just be happy. That's what I would say. That's what I'm reading from this card. Not in a way that where you are ignoring the things that you need to pay attention to, but more in a way of just enjoy the simple pleasures of life. Then when it comes to the fifth card, lessons for the upcoming week, let's see. Lessons, got your vitality, number 43, with the Mexican marigold. The lessons possibly for this upcoming week is to just have fun, enjoy your day, enjoy your life, enjoy where you are at, enjoy life. That's the lesson. Have fun. Then number 6, the sixth card, actions and things you should focus on. Let's look at that. Actions and things to focus on. Got your potential, number 30, with the Himalayan blue poppy. So my intuitive reading message that I'm getting from here is to focus on actions and things you should focus on. So take action on what your ideas are. Implement the ideas. Take action on all the things you see all that beautiful potential in. And simply just take action. Whatever you can do, do that. That's to focus on for the next week. Okay, I am recording this from a different setting because my phone is giving me problems with space. But let's see. So the last card, I think we were looking at the actions to take. So this is potential. So the message I got intuitively from this card is to just take action on the things that the ideas that you have, the potential, wherever you see potential. Take action, do what you can every day. Make it a reality. for this week. The next card was that the gifts? No, the 7. Let's see, how many cards do we have here? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so now we're gonna check out the gifts of this coming week. Which gifts are coming for this week? Oopsie. This one is dedication, number 12. The message I'm getting from this card intuitively in terms of the gifts that are coming is dedication as a gift. I think it would be a beautiful gift to have a dedication to yourself, to be dedicated to yourself, to be dedicated to that which excites you. That is a gift. That's what I'm getting from this message, from this card. And then the last card, the possible outcome of this time. So let's check what could be the possible outcome of this week. Aid. Possible outcome. Okay, let me just half the deck and choose the top one. This is confidence. Oh! Card number 8. Poet's narcissus is the flower. So this is a possible outcome of this. By the possible outcome of this week is confidence. So intuitively, what I'm getting from this card, especially taking into consideration the other cards that we chose, is that being grateful, being rooted in the present moment, and taking stock of how far you've come and how you've transformed and how hard you've worked, and being dedicated to yourself. I mean, why wouldn't you be confident? Why wouldn't you have confidence? I love that. I love that. Okay, now we're going to look at the reference before we look at the summary of this lesson. Okay, so these are the 7 cards. Let's look at the first one from the book, which was we answering the question, the energies that are still going to affect this week, the energies from the past that's still going to affect this week. Let's look at it. Number 39, transformation. So to save time, I'm going to just read the meanings, and otherwise this is going to be quite long. But if you would like to get into more detail, and if you really resonate, then get yourself a copy of this oracle deck, and then you can go into more detail. It actually, gives an outline of the meanings, it gives an outline of the challenges, of the botanical profile. There's a lot going on here. So if you'd like to just get more detail, you can get that as a reference for yourself. But I'm just going to read the meanings. So for this is pertaining to the energies that are still going to affect this week from the past. A major change and transformation are indicated in some part of your life or with the situation at hand. Spiritual alignment needs to be sought and inner strength tapped into. The restoration of personal power and an increase in life force is possible. Issues surrounding sexuality and deeper issues of self are indicated as well. It is very important to stay true to your values while undertaking any changes. I totally agree, because if you're going through a transformative journey, you come out a new version of yourself, and it's important to know who you are. And one way of knowing who you are, according to my understanding, is to understand your values, because understanding your values will make it easier for you to make decisions when it comes to whatever you do throughout your day, who you have a conversation with, or who you choose to spend time with, who you choose to collaborate with. So that totally is something that I agree with. So now we're going to look at the attitudes and energies you'll bring into this time, which is number 10, consciousness, for this week. The attitude that we'll be bringing, the collective will be bringing in for this week. The collective that's reading this message, right? That's listening to this message. Okay, so consciousness, the flower is Rafflesia, and the scientific name is Rafflesia arnoldi. The card's meaning is stated that, so this is pertaining to the attitudes and energies you will bring into this week. An improvement in relationships and finding a greater understanding and balance in life are open to you at present. The reality of a situation and being able to find grounded and lasting solutions will be easier now as opportunities to find security and stability become available. Questions will also be answered soon, so don't act too hastily, as this is not the end of even the beginning right now. It is all part of a progression. Improvement in health and physical issues is indicated. Okay, so that's the attitudes and energies that you as the collective, you and me as the collective, will bring into this week. Greater understanding and balance in life, and an improvement in relationships. Now moving on to the energies of others coming into this week around you. We've got the number 20, gratitude. 20, gratitude. Let's look at it. It's the sweet pea flower. The meaning is good luck surrounds you, and you should find a reason to be thankful soon. Comfort will be found in your home, and there will be connections with doing things with much contentment at home. New harmony and contentment can be found, especially after any upheavals. Alignment with elementals and the ethereal world and the magic of the everyday will provide delight. Social responsibility and finding a way of being of service, possibly with volunteer work, which makes sense when it comes to other people coming into your life, because if you are giving of yourself through service, and it could be a small way, it could be significant, it depends on you, it depends on your unique approach, but people around you would then be grateful. It makes sense. Now, next up, we've got the challenges. Number 4 is the challenges, which we had as number 17, enthusiasm. Let's look at that. Challenges for this week. The plant is Delphinium, and the scientific name is Delphinium elatum. A boost in the positive feelings and attitude surrounding an issue or person are shown, along with deeper insight that will help everyone feel more secure in taking chances. Boundaries respectfully and safely stepped over in order to take calculated risks is encouraged. And the answer to questions is a resounding yes. Travel, new jobs, new directions, and ways to tackle challenges are all on offer. So this gives us an indication of possible challenges for the week. And because in the previous card we were looking at, balance in relationships. So I think when it comes to balance in relationships, setting up healthy boundaries is needed, and it gives us just a bit more space to come up with new ways of tackling challenges. Like, say for example, if someone or your friend is making you feel drained because maybe they're sharing you so much about their stories, and like, if you think about boundaries, you can think of a way there are new ways you can come up with dealing with that kind of challenge. For example, just having a short time or doing an activity with other people where it's not going to be the two of you alone, or maybe just shortening the time or talking more about your story. You can come up with different ways to handle that challenge. Next up, this is a lot. It's a lot. Okay, so the lessons we've got for the lessons for the week, we've got number 43, vitality. Let's check the reference. 8 cards are a lot to read. It's a lot, but I love it. I enjoy it. I think just talking a lot gets me out of breath at times. But no one forced me to do this. Okay, so yeah, we've got this is the lessons. The plants, the flower is Mexican marigold, and the scientific name is Tagetes erecta. When Mexican marigold connects with you, it is a reminder of the vital life force and energy that runs through all things. Greater energies are working for you right now and should provide a change in situations for the better, even if they seem dire. Healing is indicated on all levels, and the possibility of a renewed vigor for a situation you may have thought was over. Remember that life works in cycles and that your personal energy is a powerful force. So what I'm getting from that reference is that your personal energy is a powerful force. That is a lesson to learn. If you haven't learned that yet, it's worth learning, according to my opinion. Then, looking at the actions and things you should focus on, we had the number 30 potential. Okay, so we had the Himalayan blue poppy, and the value of something is central to events at the moment, and you may even see your own worth recognized and rewarded. Finding what you need in order to move forward with an issue at hand is also indicated. There is a suggestion that your dreams, intuitions, and feeling are correct. The answer to a question is maybe, or it is possible with more dedication, connection with past life experiences, and building on them in this life. So this one is telling us information about actions and things you should focus on. So just focus on your dreams, on your intuitions, on your feelings. For the coming week. Then for number 12, dedication. This one is telling us about the gifts of this period. The gifts of this period. Dedication with Edelweiss. There is the opportunity to work with more focus and dedication on projects associated with your life purpose and things you are really passionate about in general. It is time also to learn from past mistakes. Something you may have been working on for a long time or have been wanting to begin could gain a boost or a sudden new interest or facet to it. Educational and learning experiences are worthwhile looking into at present, as new directions and brighter new horizons are on offer if the groundwork is undertaken properly. Gifts. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. I think it's also quite a gift when you give yourself time, when you give your ideas time, when you give the things that you love time. That is a gift only you can give, and probably the best gift, likely. Then the last one we have is the possible outcome of this week. We had number 8, confidence, with the poet's Narcissus. Finding, understanding, and appreciating an inner truth and beauty while working on self-love and an increase in self-confidence. A new awakening and renewed hope are indicated, with increased clarity and new vision, inspirations, and ideas. Joyful news and times are coming, with a chance of happiness and happier times in particular. A rebirth and surge of energy to move forward with more positive steps, which perhaps means that something you are expecting is now forthcoming. Possible outcome. So the reference mentioned something about finding, understanding, and appreciating an inner truth and beauty while working on self-love and an increase in self-confidence. Yes, if you finding, understanding, and appreciating your inner truth, it makes sense that it increases self-confidence because you know yourself better than anyone else. Today's lesson was quite a mouthful. I'm actually getting hot right now, so we'll just leave it very short and sweet. But in summary, I think for the week, the messages that I am getting, 3 messages to walk away with is, let's look at the cards. Okay, so the messages to walk away with for the week ahead is, okay, the video cut, and I don't know how much more time I have, but just in a nutshell, with today's article reading, we got information for the coming week, and number 1 is to take stock of how you've grown, especially if you're going through a transformation process. Be rooted in yourself, be rooted in the present moment in order to be grateful for what you have, and also take action to realize the potentials in your life. And number 3, working on yourself and being dedicated to yourself will lead to an increase in confidence. Those are the 3 learnings that I got from today's message. Thank you for listening, and thank you for your time. And if you liked it, like, subscribe, and join in next time.